Good morning, good day, good evening, wherever you might be living. For me, it's morning. I am so nervous right now. I won't lie. Mainly because I spent all day, or all stream yesterday, just saying, oh no, don't worry, you're gonna have all the time in the world to save for alpha. Don't worry, it's all gonna be good. And then I just checked the notifications yesterday, and I feel this pit in my stomach when I find one little detail, one snippet of information that just does not align with what I thought was gonna happen for global. We're gonna get to that. It was yikes. First we're gonna look at some, what is this? Huh. Level 13 and you already have 2 S ranks? Or did you get your S rank early? Subtitle, one question, I did 2 reloads for fun, no S heroes, but one I got A Carnina and A Bianca, the other I got A Lucia, A Liv. Which of the two is better? Now see, if you had the combination of A Carnina plus A Liv, that'd be the one. I don't know, I think for early game it's probably better if you stick with the A Carnina, because the A Lucia is gonna fall off, but early on A Carnina is just better. You got S Kamui in your first 10 pulls? That's nice. That's sick. That's a lot of black cards saved. That's very good. So before we're gonna get into the apology part and what essentially where I fucked up yesterday, and my reasoning for believing what's about to happen, there's one thing I also found out yesterday is there's a super valuable pack you can buy on the shop for only $1, and it essentially gives you a 10 pull on the default banner for a single dollar. That's value you can't beat. That's even better. I would say that's better value than the monthly pass, just for $1. And you can see it right here, 1 per day for 10 days. And that's just, I got one yesterday because I bought it yesterday evening, getting another 250 pulls this morning. And I'm gonna show you where that is. You can't see it anymore because I bought it and it just up and vanishes if you do. But if you go into the daily supply pack, oh no wait, crap. Where was it? I think it was in here. There's new packs today. What the? Where's the new packs today? Yesterday was just 3. Now there's more. Anyway, I think it was in here. Maybe. There's a pack that says 1 per day. Is it limited packs? You gotta check. There's one that says it's 1 per day for 10 days. And yeah, that one has if you scroll down, it says you get 250 default banner pulls, 1 per day for 10 days, for only 5 rainbow cards, which is $1, which is absolutely insane value. See, 5 rainbow cards, 99 cents. Just that one's so good. Absolutely, you should absolutely buy this if you don't have it. Like even if you're free to play, I mean it's 99 cents. Honestly, if I could buy it 100 times, I would. I won't lie. There's so many pulls. So many pulls. What are these? I'm hoping for for a lot of the people who joined in yesterday to join in again, so I can reach the same people I essentially misinformed yesterday. So we're gonna wait on the info a bit longer. But at this pack, absolutely, we're just gonna. And the pack also, if I had known about the pack yesterday, would have saved a lot of BC because it would just go right here. So there's that as well. Oh, this is another thing that's worrying me. Oh wow. Okay, this is actually more pulls than I thought. What is that? 2, 4, 6. That's 300 pulls. Or 300 pulls. 300 black cards. That's not bad. Yeah, but the good thing about that pack is it shouldn't go away. Just if you buy it while it's up, it doesn't matter. There shouldn't be an end date. It's just from then on 10 days and you get the rewards. Sup, Hotaru? Have you arrived to witness my shameful apology? No, OP, just wait now, save all your black cards, and stick around for a few more minutes and I'll tell you exactly why. But do not spend any more black cards on anything. Be it Lee, be it weapons, be it beginner banner, just save, hard save. We're gonna get to that in a second. And I don't know for sure, this isn't confirmed information what I'm gonna tell you. It's just my assumption based on how other servers handle certain aspects. Also, if you feel like you just unfriend me for the fake information, I totally understand. I feel so horrible. Let's wait for like 10 minutes after stream and then we'll get to what I wanna say. Wanna get off my chest. So what is this? In the meantime, clear stages, use serum. Okay. Use serum, use dude, no! No. Dude, this does not exist. Resource Meister 2 does not exist. Ignore this. Do not touch this. Do not consider doing this. No! Oh no. No. That's bait. That is bait. No. That is absolute bait. Yikes. Oh, let's see here. Oh, cool. We get a pull here. That's very good. And we 80 of the weapon. Okay, I mean that amounts to next to nothing, but okay. So what do you do here? You coin. It's a slot machine and a gotcha. Really? Okay. Okay, it's a slot machine and a gotcha. I see what it I see how it is. The wide range? Oh. What is this? Monocelica? Okay. More get peg. Oh, this is nice. Weapon pull, and yes, the rumored skin. I see how it is. Bloody love. Okay. Let's see. How many peeps are watching? Oh wow, that's actually a lot of peeps. Nice. Okay. Then let's get started with what I wanted to say. So, how or what got me worried yesterday is, or rather, let's go back more. Yesterday, all stream, I essentially kept saying I assume alpha will be around 4 weeks away, which will give you more than enough time, or very adequate time, to build up resources and have enough black cards ready for her when she launches, or at worst, like 1 week into her event. So you'll definitely be able to get her. You're still gonna be able to get her, but the time frame, I assumed, could be off by as much as 2 weeks. And the reason being is, let me scroll down, right here, the limited packs. Historically, on other servers, as I've posted on every one of my videos now and pinned, and as I made a community post on it, historically, other servers have limited packs with each patch, and these packs start and end with the patches. So I'm kind of scared that since we launched yesterday, that this current patch, the beginning patch, will end as soon as July 30th, which is a yikes of 2 weeks for until alpha drops. And if that's the case, I apologize for very routinely yesterday answering and saying that you should use black cards on the beginner banner to finish it early, because if it's only 2 weeks, that's just absolutely not the case, because we're gonna be on a tight schedule in that case. And what worries me even more isn't even alpha, because even if you spent, like I did yesterday, the 250 black cards on the beginner banner, you know, to make it to the 30 out of 40, you'll still have enough by playing actively to get alpha during her event, because it's not like you have to get her on day 1 and then she's gone. Her banner's going to be up for the entirety of her event, which is, events usually take around, or last for around 1.5 months. So even if we have a sped up schedule and God forbid the event's only a month long, you should still have like 4 weeks of being able to do weeklies, being able to do story stuff and everything, to still make up the difference and still get alpha. I ran the numbers, and going for where I am at right now, you would have around make around 10 to 11,000 black cards from the story, from the weeklies, from the beginner missions, to in those 2 weeks till this patch ends, presumably. And then from the weeklies thereon, you should be able to get alpha under these circumstances if you spend BC and it's only 2 weeks, in like another 2 weeks into her patch. So it should still be fine, but the scary part is, if this is already half the time from launch till alpha than other servers have, because other servers usually ran for 4 weeks from launch till alpha's patch, I have no idea how fast they're gonna speed up the rest of global. We could be in for a wild ride. Exactly. I have to look up how you pronounce your name. I don't want to mispronounce it too much. But Yenriku, is that right? Exactly. Like if this is an indicator, like, and again, I have to repeat this over and over. This is not confirmed. This is not confirmed at all. This is just from me playing JP. It's always been the packs are available. The limited packs for patch are available when the patch drops, and they go away when the patch ends. And people have pointed out that we have these banners here for Lee, for Karenina, and for Liv. These are the rotational banners. They don't matter, because these are up all the time. Yeah, and Roses bring it up again. This is not a counter argument, because Alpha doesn't conflict with these. Alpha is going to run alongside these. Let me see here real quick. If you're Perplexo, no. Actually, I would say no. If it's only 2 weeks, then you will struggle to get enough for her weapon during her event. But that's not an issue, because the weapon isn't an issue, because it's added to the pool of weapons. If we go over here real quick, you can always pick the weapon you want to focus on. And alpha, even if her debut banner goes away, her weapon stays in the pool permanently. So even like 3 months after alpha's banner goes away, I can still go down here and pick alpha's weapon once it's been added once. That's how I showed it in my videos. So the weapon isn't the issue. The only issue is that you won't be able to pick it up alongside alpha if the time schedule is how I'm fearing it might be. I'm gonna repeat this a few times, don't worry. We're just getting through the initial information real quick. What I wanna tell the people, because we had like, I think 100 or so viewers, or 110, which was around the number we had yesterday, and I hope most of the people who joined in yesterday joined in again so I can make this apology, because I really, really do not want to misinform you people, and I have, and it's made me feel bad for like, ever since I figured it out yesterday. Let me just go through a few questions real quick. Should we get for saving day 1? If you can get the monthly pass perplexer, it's really valuable, and it's gonna guarantee you're gonna have a lot better time summoning on stuff, but that's up to everybody themselves to decide. It's only $5, but that's, again, some people might not want to spend on a gacha at all, and just be free to play, and that's completely fine too. Best weapon for Justine. The best weapon for Alpha isn't in the game yet because it releases alongside Alpha. It's her signature weapon, like Yenrik said. Did I buy the monthly? Yes, I bought it twice because you can buy it twice. Wolfie, if it's only 1k black cards, that's actually just 4 pulls, and that's still not too bad. For my part, I spent 15 pulls yesterday, which is like 4,000. Let me think. Yeah, so that's a lot, you know, that's a lot more. If 1,000, it's still a lot better than what I spent yesterday. And I hope others didn't follow my example. Perplexer, yes, I hope they give out black cards as compensation for the sped up schedule, because if they cut times by half, we're gonna lose a lot, or probably possibly most of the free-to-play base this game could have. Because if you've noticed one thing, in unison from all the content creators, all the guides, and everything you've read up till launch, is we've always praised up and down, back and forth, how free-to-play friendly this game is. And if they speed up too much, that is not going to be the case anymore unless they compensate us. Would I advise making a new account if you spend BC? That's up to you. I've considered giving that advice, but that's a lot of time, especially if you played all day yesterday on launch. Then that's a lot of time. Like, I spent 5 hours streaming yesterday and giving advice. If you rush it and you're efficient, if you skip the story, I could see you being able to get to where you are right now with around 2.5 hours. But that is still a lot of time investment. But Diego, we don't know. But I'm afraid they might. There's again been no official statement. But I'm actually gonna pin this real quick. Official statement. This is my conclusion. This is my theory. Pin. Yes, you'd miss out on weeklies if you restart. That is very true, because you'll not be able to get most or a large portion of the Warzone and Pain Cage rewards. What's the estimate? My estimate on the alpha release is 2 weeks from now, so on the 1st of August, from what I can see on the in-game news. Yes, Aerodite. That's exactly that's exactly what I'm why I advised people to actually go and try to finish the beginner banner as fast as possible is because if you only use the default banner tickets for the beginner banner, you're gonna be sitting here for 1.5 to 2 months till you'll be able to finish that. That was without me considering that or knowing there was the $1 pack. But if you're somebody who doesn't want to spend it all, if you're 100% free to play, you're not gonna touch the top-up shop once, then you are looking at potentially like 2 months or more after launch until you're finally able to finish the beginner banner. Is the limited 2,500 event pack worth it? Those are spicy event packs. Let me check real quick. You said it's the 99. Oh, I assume it's this one. How much is 99 rainbow cards? $20. It's not too bad, value-wise. Oh wait, no, it's only a 10. No. I wouldn't say. No, I wouldn't say. Like, $20 for a 10 pull is horrible. I would say, like, in my opinion, around $20 for a 10 pull isn't worth it. Because you can, if you buy like the daily supply pack I showed earlier, should be here. You get 10 pulls on the beginner banner for $1, for just $1. That's a must buy. Like I didn't even think twice when I saw that. But I would say like a 10 pull, $20 for a 10 pull is kind of yikes. Then again, it's better value, I assume, than if you exchange here. Let me see. Where's the equivalent here? Around the equivalent. Yeah, it's better than these. If you're a spender, if you wanna spend on the game, and you've already run out of supply pack. I mean, we're considering the supply packs as a comparison. If you're spending it, the supply packs are better, or the limited packs are better than what you can do here. But I still think the prices aren't really there. Like if you're saying 190, 119, that's exactly at the $20, and you get 2 times 1190 black cards. That's not even a 10 pull, because a 10 pull is 2,500. And my chat crashed and it's back. Here we go. Did you buy both monthly packs? I bought the this pack, the monthly pass, for 2 months. I did not buy this pack because I think for 69 rainbow cards, this is not all that good. I don't exactly know why it has to be 69. Somebody had fun with this. How much is 69? 69 is around $10. I don't know. It's not horrible, especially because of the extra stamina. I might consider buying this. It's a more considerable pack to buy than some of the other packs, especially if you want to play more. But 90 stamina isn't all that much, and 690 cards is just 2 pulls. I guess the 100,000 cogs isn't bad, because that's gonna add up to 3 million cogs over a month. That's not bad. And again, if you calculate that way, just 90 stamina times 30 is also pretty decent. I know I might consider buying this, but the only two I can wholeheartedly recommend is this one and the special pack that is right here. There's one right here for 5 rainbow cards. It's not this one, not this one. There's another one here that gives you 1 default banner currency pull per day for 10 days. So you're essentially getting a 10 pull on the beginner banner just for $1, and that's actually super good value. Okay, let me just repeat this real quick for potential people who just joined in. Alpha might be, again, this is just conjecture on my part, might be away, might be only 2 weeks away. the thing is, on other servers, it's always been the case that these limited packs arrive and end with patches. And since this one started with the launch patch, I am frightened by the possibility that July 30th might be the end of the starting patch and the beginning of Alpha's patch, which would speed us up drastically in comparison to other servers. I have enough pulls. I could have enough pulls if I wanted to, Alan, but that's the exact point why we're here right now. I wasn't even sure if I wanted to stream today, but I felt it was necessary to do so in light of my misinforming you or everybody yesterday. Give me a sec, I'm just reading up on the chat real quick. Is there a point to buying it for 2 months instead of refreshing after a month? No, there's no difference. I just do it because I know I'm gonna buy it anyway. Snarky, so I just bought the 2 months right away. What to spend stamina from 35 to 38? Is there level lock? If there's level lock, just spend it on resource stages, and if you're behind on your missions here, then just work on those. And you know, like overclocking memories, you go to the resource stages, you get the stuff you need to overclock memories, you work on these because these also give really good rewards. And later on, the rewards up here are gonna be not 5-star but 6-star memories, which you absolutely want. What are best stages to clear for XP? It doesn't matter, Shadow Walker. You can clear any stage because your XP is directly tied to how much stamina you spend. So the 2 things you want to do, or the 3 things you want to do to get XP fast, is to spend your stamina, to do daily quests, and to do weekly bounties, because those are your best sources of income for XP, for Commandant XP. Where do you farm memories? There aren't, Curtis, there aren't any good places to farm memories yet. I would not recommend using the resource stages for that. The best place, in quotation marks, right now to farm, again quotation marks on farming, memories, is to do these quests I'm on right now, because, like I said, the top row right now gives 5-star memories, but it's going to turn to 6-star memories later on, and I believe you can even get a few pieces of Da Vinci here, which is absolutely pivotal later on. Momo, no, you don't. It doesn't. The monthly pass does not stack its rewards. It stacks duration. So it's only like it basically is as if I bought it next month. I'm lazy. I just bought it right away. Is Kamui Alpha? Well, Rosetta isn't relevant for another half a year, and by that point you would not use Kamui with Alpha and Rosetta. You would use Kamui with A Watanabe, the dark one, and Alpha and Rosetta with either a Carolina for gathering or A-Liv for the physical buff. Siroshi, Alpha will be added to the beginner banner, but the issue is that the best place to get a new character, is always their debut banner, because it has 100%, and the 100% banner is not coming back now, unless there's a special event at Anniversary. But the debut banners rarely, if ever, rerun. I think CN only got like 1 or maybe 2 reruns of a banner, 100% banner, in all of their 1.5 years of existence. Rose, no. I think if they sped up the schedule once, they're gonna stick to that. There's no reason to just speed up once and then go back. How long will the event banner last? The event banner will last for as long as the event lasts, but that's up to them. If they cut the beginning time by half, what's to say they don't cut the event banner in half, or the event time in half as well? BC's black cards, which would mean the event, which is usually on CN 1.5 months, could be as short as 3 weeks, which is a very scary thought. Why the apology stream? Because yesterday, if you watched my stream, I repeatedly said that it should be fine to spend your black cards on the beginner banner to finish that early. and you should have enough by time alpha releases, which is not the case if my theory on the length of this patch is correct. Which means I gave wrong information, which is what I absolutely hate, and why I've posted everywhere to not follow my advice. And I do feel horrible about that, because the entire reason I started making YouTube videos is because I saw a lot of content being made for punishing, which was absolutely just incorrect information that was misleading and just made to hype people for quick views, and that's absolutely not what I want to be. Essentially, Razuya, yes, don't. You can use your beginner banner tickets on the beginner banner, but don't use BC because alpha might be only 2 weeks away. Have you guys seen us play the Island? You should absolutely not summon on the weapon banner. Snarky, we can go over the Warzone in a second anyway. I'm gonna play that. Well, anyway. Yes, Yenrik, that's you want to absolutely buy that. What team am I using? It's a thrown together team of Abianca, Aliv, and Binanami. What's the use of blue tickets after beginner banner? A ranks will not have their own banner. New A ranks will not have their own banner, but they will instead be selectable on the default banner, and will have a 100% up rate. So if a new A rank releases, which is going to be the case after alpha for Dark Watanabe, he will be on the beginner banner, use the beginner banner tickets, and also have 100%. So you want to have a 10 pool ready for him by the time he releases, because just to get him right away. It's best chance to get alpha, so just save my black cards, and then yes, you save your black cards. Just do not use them at all. Not for refilling, not for any patch, nothing. A patch banner. Master of YOLO, absolutely, dear God, do not summon on the lead banner. That's the rotational banner. That's a 70% chance you could get. You could just lose if you don't get lead, and even if you get lead, you kind of lose because alpha is just better. If they do you think they are trying to speed up to catch us up to JP? Well, if anything, they're trying to catch up to CN, and if that's the case with like just only 2 weeks on the start, it's kind of scary, because we'll probably be moving faster than JP, so eventually we might as well overtake them. Brian, if you yes, you definitely want to still go for alpha, because later on you won't be just playing one team. You're gonna be building multiple teams, and you're gonna need multiple teams for content, because there's gonna be content that locks teams to a mission you have to do, and then requires you to use another team on another mission. So the end game and trend of the meta is you need to be able to build multiple teams that can compete at difficult challenges. No, Garcia, the one banner right now, the S-League banner, is what we call the rotational banner. It changes every 1 to 2 weeks. Alpha's banner, this changes in what, like a week, 6 days, and once alpha releases, this will be moved to the right, and alphas will be on the left here, and alpha's gonna have 100% rate up. The pity between those two is completely separate. Those banners have nothing to do with each other. That's also the reason why, if you go to news, and it says here, Lee Entropy after launch till 23rd, Carnita July 23rd to July 30th, and then Live from the 30th to August 13th. That's the rotational banner. That has nothing to do with Alpha's banner. They're completely separate. Garcia, if you just quote unquote just spend 1,000, that's actually not too bad. It still might put you at a deficit, From what I heard, Akio, from what I heard, Alpha should have released a bit longer after CN's launch. I believe I heard from multiple people on the Discord that it was 4 weeks. And those were people I believe I trusted. And if they gave wrong information, then that's just my bad again for not fact-checking what I read. Taking a quick sip of my tea. Garcia, I wouldn't reroll. Honestly. Again, the reason I'm apologizing isn't because you won't be getting alpha if you followed my advice yesterday. The reason I'm apologizing is because I gave wrong information. You should still, even if, God forbid, alpha's event was only 3 weeks long, which would be half of what I'm assuming it should be around. You would still be able to get enough from the weekly rewards, from the Warzone and Pancage payouts stuff to pull her after 19 days. That's around 3 weeks. Okay. Let me just double check that real quick. Because now I'm actually curious and nervous. Bum, 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 bum. Where is it? Where is it? Give me a quick moment. Raven guides. Where is this? Might have to actually. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. The all-inclusive guides to punishing made by the one and only Rexlent. Launch was on the 5th of December, and Frozen Dark was on the 24th. So it actually was 19 days. Yeah, but it's still around 3 weeks. Here we're looking at 13 days, which is even a week even less. Which, I don't know. I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong. Yes, I double checked. You guys are right. So what I said yesterday about 4 weeks was absolutely not correct even from the start. But the numbers we're seeing here might indicate that it's not even the 3 weeks CN had, but it might be as short as 2 weeks. There might be dead weeks. There will be no dead weeks. Like at most, we're gonna have a day or two between patches, but there will be no dead weeks. I'll just spend some stamina real quick because I'm capped. Actually, I need memory upgrade with material. Again, I'm reiterating, but you should be able to still get alpha during her event. You're just not going to be able to pick her up right at the start of her event. What was the situation in Japan? I can't tell you because I started playing at the tail end of Frozen Darkness, which Frozen Darkness is the event alpha launches on. I mean, they're not gonna compensate us for something we assumed. If they said it was gonna be X number of weeks and they shorten it down later without telling us, then that, yes, would be worthy of compensation. But they're not gonna compensate us for something that didn't state outright. Did I use my S-Select? No. could use your S select if you want before you finish a beginner banner, but I wouldn't recommend it because you might run the risk of getting a dupe. Steve, like I said, you don't have to spend anything yet because like you're gonna get her during the event. It's just you won't be able to pick her up right away. No, it is not the same type of banner, Master YOLO. Lee and Cardina after him and Esliv after her will be on the rotational banner. Those are separate banners carrying separate pity. Kaio, it shouldn't be saving for Alpha Gang, it should be praying Whiskey's wrong gang. I want to be wrong so bad. I've never wanted to be more wrong, well not in my life, but I've never wanted to be as wrong as I am for a while now. Yes, I calculate with completing the story, but completing the story in a few weeks shouldn't be an issue. Because if you started playing yesterday, you notice that you can get to chapter 4 plus hidden story in like a few days, and in like a few hours. Yep, Spider. I am on the EU servers, and I have no idea how everybody knows that. Yeah, I'm also in the chapter 4 gang. Somebody asked about. We're gonna come back to the topic as more people wanna potentially know. But let's go on with like some other stuff for now. How Warzone functions, and Warzone functions like this. Every day, you get another daily unlock, and you do both of these, which give you points. These first two can only go up to 10,000 and 20,000 respectively, and the last one is unlimited. You cannot clear this. This is unclearable. It goes on forever, and it ranks you, points you based on how many or how far you gotten. And you want to do both of these because they add up. Wow. Yo, you guys have what? What? Double S Lee G. You guys have a lot of points for this being day 2. Yikes. That is a lot of points for being day 2. That's a lot of points. Like I managed 64,000 yesterday, and these people are sitting at 100k. That's a big number. That's a big number. Am I? No, I'm not even slated for. I think I haven't done the second day yet. Yeah, go ahead, Kyle. What are you curious about? Rodent Extreme. Sorry for falling silent during gameplay. It's just concentration. Yeah, Steve, the thing is, the calculations I ran included having the 2500 from level 35, which is, you know, not alleviating my worries. What 2 S rank characters should be aiming for? The most meta and optimal way we would agree upon is to have S Kamui and S Liv. That's the community's opinion. But as you can clear most of the stuff if you just play well and build your teams correctly, you can just pick whoever you like as well. Just the only one I wouldn't recommend you picking from the S rank selector by themselves is Nanami, because she by herself just doesn't do anything. Sadly. She's an S rank tank that plays more like an A rank tank and has damage output like one too, which is kind of disappointing. Lee is not on the debut banner. That is a rotational banner that is staying there forever and only has 70%. If you're free to play or in general, just don't summon on the 70% banners. They're not worth it. I did not use my selector yet because I want to see who or what I get from the beginner banner first. Oh, Kyle, which tickets? Is the Sirius worth using? You have the Sirius? That's a pretty big spender thing. Reward, right? If I can remember correctly. Blake, you don't have to double post. I'm sure somebody is willing to answer even if I don't catch it. Which of the two sets is better for Lucia A. Irwin or mode set? Mode set's trash, because you only get damage up while you have matrix time, and that's not often enough to warrant leveling a set, in my opinion. Are you not gonna unlock? Yeah, I'm gonna work towards unlocking that in a second. Are you gonna be free to play? I haven't. I stopped being free to play day 1 on global, and I wasn't free to play on JP, and I'm not planning to be free to play on globalist either. I just love this game too much to be free to play. I just want stuff. I want the skins. I want to support the developers. I want to have more of this game and have it for longer. I've played for half a year on JP. I stopped playing and started playing here just because I just love this game. Total RC bot 1000. I mean, this isn't a bad sword. All damage increased by 5%, ping and orb will accumulate energy based on blah 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 blah. This isn't a bad sword because it has 6-star base stats, but it's also not the signature weapon for any character, so it doesn't boost a character specifically. It only it gives a very all-rounder buff. But if you don't have Blake, stop double posting. This is like the 3rd time. Like if you do it one more time, I'll have to find out if I can somehow like ban you. Because I don't. Seriously, dude. You posted the same thing. Come on, dude. Tell me you've heard what I just said, and that was just an accident. Shinobu, if you have the 5-star weapon, then you can use that for a while on Alpha as well before you get her 6-star weapon. So I would say keep it around at bare minimum. Like, are you serious? Okay, sorry. You just posted like the same thing 5 times. If I summon Unleash... Okay, I'm gonna answer your question, and if you do this again, I'm just banning you. Or muting you, whatever. If I summon Unleash banner, will pity carry over to Alpha? I've answered that question twice. And no, it's the rotational banner. It's a different banner. It doesn't carry. That's the last warning. If you double post again, it's just... I will mute you. Because everybody else is behaving, everybody else is posting once and waiting for nobody to answer the question, then posting again. I also got Kamui's 6-star weapon. If you have Kamui and his 6-star weapon, that is absolutely worth using. Because if you have the signature weapon for any character, that is a huge boost for them. Because those are literally custom made for characters. You bought the 99¢. Yeah, the weapon's pretty good. The 5 stars are very good. The 5 stars are what you use on characters where you don't have the 6 stars yet. Have you attempted the level 80 memory rescue? No, I have not attempted the level 80 memory rescue. As you can see up here, I am level 31, and even though I might have posted a screenshot of me being Sylvia's Windrunner at level 200, that was actually just a bug. So no, I did not attempt the level 80 thing yet. I haven't even attempted the second one. Just a goat, every banner carries to its respective follow-up banner. It's just the banner that's gonna have Alpha doesn't have its current banner yet. Like, there's nothing that follows up into Alpha's banner because her debut banner is gonna be the first of its type. Madgun, if you're gonna top up, just wait till Alpha comes around and then decide if you want to top up. I wouldn't top up in advance. How do you know if a weapon is a character-specific weapon? Well, you can check Rexland's guide, or his just all-around, all-encapsulating guide, because it lists the characters. You can go to the character fandom wiki and check the character pages. They all list who's or which is the signature weapon for each character. Or you can go to the weapons and just kind of do some basic thinking. There is, if you go on here, this one already says Lotus Berserker, so the B rank Lucia is called something Lotus, so that's kind of, you know, very on the nose. This sword says elemental damage, and we know the A rank Lucia is a lightning damage dealer, so this is her signature weapon. It's kind of just seeing what weapon does what. There should also be multiple cannons. Let's see here. Type 0, laser shot increased. Oh, this is very basic. What the hell? I don't know which... No, never mind. I can't tell which signature weapon this is because laser shot damage increased by 50. Oh, that might be actually... depending on... That could be B rank lives. If her signature move or one of her skills is called laser shot. Benediction, for every 12 orbs, increase all damage dealt to allies within... damage against imprisoned enemies. This one, imprisoned enemies, has to be the A rank lives weapon because of her imprisonment cube. And Dragon Wind, frail, target damage, attacking frail enemies. It's also very normal. Okay, from these I can't tell, but you'll be able to easily tell Alpha's weapon apart because it's gonna be something about sword waves. It's gonna increase. It's gonna give her an additional sword wave on her sword wave core passive. That's kind of how you tell. But if you're really worried about getting the wrong weapon or summoning for the wrong weapon, I implore you, check the Punishing Fandom wiki or check Rexland's guide. Because I believe he has a tab for everybody's signature weapon. And as I've been told, yes, I actually have to get my behind in gear to unlock Pain Cage. Rexland's guide. If you're caring about meta at all, Rexland's guide should be on your browser's bookmarks, just to check, because everything's so condensed into one place. You can answer like 90% of your questions just by looking that up. Look at me not doing any damage. Is Alpha as OP as we say? We wouldn't be hyping her up so much if she wasn't. You wonder how long it takes to pity on the 40 as a free-to-play? Months. It will take you months. Which is the entire reason I recommended to even use BC. But seeing as how the schedule might actually be kinda sped up, that's just not the case anymore, sadly. Which is why you find on all my videos just a top pinned comment to be, don't actually spend BC yet. Wait till we know more. Yep, the event is already out. It has some okay rewards. But whatever you do, do not complete the mission or the quest where it tells you to spend 500 BC. Absolutely do not. That is absolute bait. Just don't. Unforgivable. Butler-san. I think the guide that was mentioned was the one I released right a few hours before launch. The one on what to invest in, what's future-proof. Sultan, stamina refill is the last thing you should be spending BC on. The stamina system, Lemion, in this game is pretty good. You get 10 stamina per 10 minutes, which is a pretty decent refill rate. You also get extra stamina per day from just logging in, and later on we're gonna get extra stamina potions from doing our dorm quests. I think that's gonna be patched in either 1 or 2 patches later. So the stamina portion of the game is really good. And there's a lot of stuff you can do, like Warzone Pain Cage, which is challenging content that doesn't require stamina at all. Also, I figured out that yesterday the stream looked a lot worse because I was playing, or I was running the emulator on a lower aspect ratio and it did not have the graphics turned up to max. So today should look a bit better. I just wanted to play, I'm sorry for that. I didn't even notice, I was in such a delirium because it was just, the game was launching. Is it okay to rush your level? Yes, you actually, it's not okay, it's what you want to do. You want to rush the level because by rushing the level you unlock the different modes which you want to spend time on to get more rewards. Why do you have attempts on the story stages? You don't have attempts. Your story stages are only gated by your stamina. There's no attempts on the story stages. What memories do I have on Bianca? That should be a 2-piece of Hana and a 4-piece of Fife, I believe. Best memories for A Carolina. On the 5-star, at 5 stars you want to run Ife, and later on you want 2-piece Darwin, 4-piece Hana, because you want to stack your core passive as quickly as possible. The 10 attempts per story stage? Oh, 10 attempts per stage. Oh, I thought you meant like 10 attempts at story stages in general. There are? Sorry, I never needed more than like max 2 attempts. I wouldn't know. But if there's like, maybe it's supposed to protect you from just wasting too much stamina, and then again you actually get all your stamina back if you fail. I have no idea if there's actually like a limit on how many times you can do a story stage. I don't know why. Oh, now I'm level gated again. 35? Yikes! That's a big level gate. Yaha hikes. It's 3 levels. We're supposed to get that. How do I get to the... Use serum. Cumulative 500. Well, that's easy. Let's do that real quick. How long will level 50 take? You should be able to do it. You should probably be able to reach level 50 like in the next week. When does Pinkage actually unlock? 5-7. Yikes. Wait, where am I? Oh, it's just... Oh, okay, I just need to reach level 35. Okay. Okay. Oh, let's actually do resource stuff, because I need to level my memories. Where do you use serum after story quests? Well, you can see what I'm doing right now, right? Just you just want to progress down into your beginner quests and the story progress quests, which I don't know how they're called. We're gonna check in a sec. But there's quests where it tells you to level your memories, do this and that, and you want to just finish those because they give you really good rewards as you go on. Mez, you definitely want to invest in A Karen because she's super good right now and stays relevant for a long time. Yeah, when you're gated by the story, do these quests. Like, it tells you to upgrade and overclock memories, to upgrade your one of your constructs for rewards, and this unlocks the rewards up here, and these get progressively better as you go. Okay, we're just gonna do that a couple times then. Resource. I'm just still going off JP muscle memory, not actually reading the menus because I'm so used to not reading those and just clicking through everything until I find what I wanted or what I was looking for. No, in no Kai I've not got my pity yet because it's better to save your BC because Alpha might be really soon. Though I do wish I did have my S rank already. Whoever it is, because I just want S Kamu or S Kamui. Gotta be careful with the names because S Kamu is a completely different unit. Yes, Chaos. The Hana memory is really good. You use it as Hana as a 4-set on Eskamui, on A Kernina, and later even on the Ice Lucia that will release in like 5 patches. Don't quote me on that. I think it's 5 or something like that. But Hana is really good to have. Nope. Members. Keeping a 2-set of Voltaire around is also really good. And I'm just not getting the what's it called? The stuff to upgrade memories. I'm not giving anything to my Nanami. What am I doing? Here, give her Voltaire for the extra debuffs. Attacks reduce, so she debuffs even more. What's that 4-set actually do? Right, taking damage. Oh, that's the thing you don't need. Yes. What do I get? Overclock stuff. Yes, give me more. Give me more of that. What more? Voltaire. Everything's so shiny. Something's blinking everywhere. And handsome weapon. I shall interact with your characters for a daily. Use XP material on a construct. Oh, I haven't upgraded my constructs in a while, that's true. Could you clarify if we pull on Lee now, will the PD of Alpha start from 0? Yes, it's exactly like that. Lee and Alpha are separate banners. Lee is part of the rotational banners, and they have their own pity, and Alpha will release on her debut banner, which is her own pity. So there's no pity carryover because they're two different banners. How do you redeem the S rank here they give you? You go down here to your materials, and there's this card here, and you just pick whoever you want. What's pity? That's a very basic question. The thing is, if you summon on a banner, it says, for example, here current attempts 32 out of 40, and at 40 I'm 100% guaranteed to get a character, or an S rank character. That's pity. There's also an A rank pity, where if you pull 10 times and you don't get an A rank in those 10 times, you're guaranteed to get an A rank at your 10th pull. The pity is you could say synonymous to guarantee of getting a unit. No, you cannot convert character shards. How long on average? I can't give you an exact estimate, but usually you get around, let's say, 20-ish pulls every 1.5 months. Maybe less. The thing is, on JP at least, or the schedule later on goes to, you have a patch with an S rank, a patch with an A rank, S rank, A rank, S rank, A rank, and it just goes like that forever. Like, that's the rhythm CN is still using right now. And you have enough, if you save all your default banner cards, all your blue cards, from one A rank to the next, you have around a bit more than like 17 pulls, 18 pulls in like the time from one A rank to another. Can I see your team? You can, but it's nothing to look at because I didn't get too lucky with my beginning pulls. It's just cobbled together. Let me actually look at how I can quickly get to 35 so I can keep doing story. Because I'm seeing more people say 511's challenging, and I want to do 511 first try. Just to spite you people. Is A1 now better than everybody? Every DPS is better than B Lucia. B Lucia is kind of like the odd one out. She's not bad. It's just everybody kind of does her job better. High construct. Oh, we've done this one. Right, this is an old story. No, it has to be one of those I have to pick up, really. These take long. So is there anybody in chat right now who doesn't know why I'm apologizing? Because, again, I want to make clear my mistake from yesterday. And from essentially all the videos I posted because I just had wrong info. Is it okay to pre-farm Hyson for Esbianca? Absolutely. Esbianca is dope. You should definitely pre-farm, but prioritize your characters, the characters you have right now. Because right now it's more important. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with preparing the stuff for Esbianca for when she arrives. Yeah, see, if we can't quite complete weeklies because because the game launched on Friday. I think they should have started the game on Thursday, maybe even Wednesday, so we can complete those, or could complete those, but I don't know. It is what it is. So a few people ask what happened. What happened is, yesterday I streamed in all my videos, I said that you're safe to use your black cards on the beginner banner to complete it. And you should have enough by the time alpha releases, and that is false information. And I'm sorry for giving out false information. Alpha will potentially, possibly release as soon as 2 weeks from now, and by the time that happens, you won't be having enough to pull her day one. That's the thing I'm sorry about, and that's what I'm essentially streaming for right now, to inform people of that and answer more questions. And I reiterate, this is very important. This is not confirmed information. This is just my estimation based on this essentially. Where's it? The limited packs. Limited packs usually arrive. I mean, I posted it on the top and pinned it to every one of my videos, and I made a community post. I guess I could write it here as well, but that's a bit of a long write-up. The limited pack, I guess I could just copy paste my community post onto the pin as well. Let me see real quick. Yada yada yada. Where did I post it? What did I write? Just check one of the videos. You might hear me talking from one of the videos real quick. Sorry about that. Good. That was me. Good. Wrong window. Sorry, this is just for pins. Oh shit, this is even too long. This is too long. Bum, 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 bum. Information. Let me just have to shorten this down. It's just way too long. When is alpha? When is alpha? We don't know, but alpha is going to be like 2 weeks from now, potentially, based on the limited pack duration. We will have a lot of S ranks that are special in the future, like the S rank after alpha is gonna be S Bianca, and she's gonna be a core DPS for lightning teams. Well, starting from when she launches. Is there character that decreases physical defense? Yes, with alpha we will be getting a Kamui who reduces physical defense on his QT, or yeah, on his QT, sorry. And every tank, this is another thing what the game doesn't tell you, not outright at least. Every tank has a passive. When they deal damage to an enemy, they decrease all their defenses by, I think, 20% for 5 seconds. Is A Bianca worth investing in? Long term, no. I'm using her right now because I don't have the character I would have preferred. If you have A Karina, she's worth investing in long term. And besides S Anatomy, all of the beginning S ranks are also pretty good to use right now. Maybe outside of S Lee. Why are you not you? But I am me. I don't know what you mean. I'm me. How the hell They give my characters to 2.3k, my highest 1.9k. Why am I not using my S rank selector? Because I haven't finished my beginner banner yet. I don't want to do. That's why. Ah, wrong menu. Members. I do not want the duplicate. The count I'm playing, will you be able to have enough for alpha as a free-to-play? The thing is, I keep saying you will be able to get alpha during her patch if you play actively, and by actively I mean you get everything you can get. The actively playing isn't just logging in every day, getting the daily rewards. Actively playing means doing story, doing beginner quests, doing the weekly stuff, doing the backstories, doing like everything you can get. Then yes, you will be able to get alpha during her event from the patch compensation and the extra story rewards her patch will give. It's just you won't be able to get her, as I assumed, on her launch. Shrimp, just A Karen is super good. She's really good at DPS right now, and she stays viable for a long time because she's a great backup DPS slash gatherer for other teams. Rising Avenger, it works for single pulls as well. It's cumulative. Best character at the moment depends on what ranking you're looking at, but there isn't one best character, I would say. How I would rank the characters in terms of best is what characters are worth investing in long term. That's how I would look at it. Is that enough to put her over 14? Yes, finally. Have 3 constructs leads. Oh, that's easy. Let's go. That is easy. On the roll. Let's go. Oh, where's her QTE? There's her QTE. Lazy Lark, that's exactly what I'm streaming right now. Don't do it. Do not do it. Just save alpha could be less than 2 weeks away. You do you. About a week. It was about a week less. How were the new characters when they came out? When they the new characters when they came out were busted, and they're still busted. Or let's say at base rank they're good. They're very good. And if you invest into them, they become absolutely busted. They just, but that's again just what I hear from the CN players. But supposedly they just completely outclass every other team. And that's not subjective, that's supposed to be objective. Who to pick if you got S Kamui? Well, if you have S Kamui, the world's your oyster. You can just do what you want. But the second best character to pick long term is S Liv. Because you can help you cheese just anything that's challenging but untimed. When do they announce character new patches? Good question. Like usually a week before, but that's considering for patches that are, you know, further between or with bigger gaps. I don't know. Overclock memory 15 times. What? That's yikes. Upgrade a 5-star, 6-star to 35. Have one clock start 35. Well, I can't even do this yet. Okay. That's my stuff done. Complete 6 interlude battle missions. Oh, right, I can do those. Interlude 38. Oh, it's not worth it. Guess I gotta overclock more memories. Also I gotta bring a 5-star up. Is it okay to buy weapon in the cog shop? No, no, I don't think so. Oh, cog factory. No, don't buy this. Don't buy these weapons. If you need a 4-star to buy from here, yeah, like Nox just said, salvage 4 enhancement materials. I'll show you this real quick. Just so you have the visual for it. There we go. You have these purple upgrade materials, and if you salvage them, you get these chips. You can exchange those those chips in the shop, in the recycle shop down here, for any weapon of your choosing. Don't use your cogs. You're gonna need a lot of cogs as time goes on. Nikos, that's pretty much what you want to do. S-Lift S combo is really good at the start, and they're gonna be both very relevant long term. Is Esnanami good? No. She's only viable and usable if you have S-Carnina as well. But that shouldn't discourage you if you don't want to reroll. Just make sure to get S combo and you're good. Yes, Dux is right on that point. What I need. I'm just clicking around mad. Own 3 level 35 memories or higher. I should level Hana in that case. Hana. What do you need? Yep. Okay. Then it's back to resource stages. I'm just do this like 2 or 3 times. Yes, but diphtheria. The S-Lift banner has nothing to do with Alpha's banner. They're separate banners. That's the rotating banner, and that's it doesn't matter. Those aren't an indicator for how long a patch lasts. Hana memory is core. Core on a lot of characters. As Combo uses it, Carina uses it, and later on Ice Lucia uses it. And because it gives you more 3 orbs, essentially you can use it as a placeholder on all your characters. Danish notice a lot, don't worry. It's just, that's a very common thing to hear, because a lot of people find the early characters just play really well, especially if you're coming from a game like Honkai, where the starting characters just kinda don't feel as good. People just playing these starting characters only because they feel like, I don't know, higher ranking characters in Honkai. And honestly, what's not to love about the design for Lucia? She just plays so well. Nox, there's worse things to invest in than Lucia Dawn, trust me. I just press retry. Darren, no, Abianca's not investing, not worth investing in too long. Should I use the shop weapon? Do you mean Pratyash? Do you mean the 4-star? If so, yeah, use the 4-star for now. Can you have a character with a single pull after a 10? But you could technically have like 10 A rank characters after each other. The rates aren't that bad. They're actually pretty good. The A rank rates are actually pretty good. Yep, it's like Doggy said. A Lucia is really good. The only reason A Lucia isn't very long-term viable is because A Bianca does everything A Lucia. Sorry, S Bianca does everything A Lucia does, just 10 times better and safer. The only absolute killer of an A rank is if an S rank comes along that does it better. Besides that, A ranks and B ranks are really solid. What's a Karenina's role for future Alpha team? Alpha team or Alpha excels best at bursting, so she wants somebody who can take the field when she's off the field to recover some orbs. So you want a Karenina because she's a good backup DPS for Alpha, and she also gathers with her QTE. So Alpha has all the enemies in one place to burst them down together. It's very good synergy. Yes, Esli is a weaker version of Alpha, sadly. He excels more at consistent DPS, but he's weaker when it comes to bursting, where bursting is something you definitely want in Pain Cage, and to a degree also in Warzone. It's not as important in Warzone, but it's easier to give Alpha a sub DPS to cover the consistent damage than finding a burst DPS to pair with Esli. Don't buy memories from the shop. They are way overpriced. It will put you behind in cogs so much, you will cry. Rexline said it best in one of his videos. If you have 5 million cogs, you're already broke. And he's right. Do not, where are they? Exchange shop? No. Yeah, no. Cog factory. Do not buy these 1.2 mil memories. And don't. You will cry in pain as you rerun the resource mission for cogs, and you will regret your choice in a few days. Trust me, I did. I did this. I was quote unquote swimming in cogs on JP doing one event. I bought 2 here. I was like, oh man, I'm so smart. I'm so smart right now. I have all these extra memories now. I'm having such 6-star memory income. Until I realized that you need a lot of cogs to actually level them and get the stats and bonuses from them. And pain. Pain ensues. Why is she not a playable character? I want her to be a playable character. I love her design. Oh yes, you're right. I should buy something from the shop for dailies. I mean, I'm not buying B Lucia shards. Oh, but I need a lot of these. Give me that. That's nice. Also, these aren't bad. Don't, no. Yes, this is just free XP, that's true. Thank you for pointing that out. Use 300 serum, we're gonna get that, clear 3, oh. Right, I haven't done the third one yet. Zen I did not, and I regret it now. Kinda. I mean, to be honest, it actually kinda did work out somewhat, because I stopped at 30 out of 40 and now I bought the $1 that gives 10 pulls, and it's gonna perfectly give me my A rank in my S rank in 10 days. Until then I'll just bridge with A ranks. Man, it's stages where I can't, or where there's more enemies than one, and I can't gather, where I just cry in not having a Karina. Even my canon waifu. Please, game. Is it because I gave out that false information that you hate me so much? It's gotta be it, right? That's just karma. I've sinned and I'm being punished by RNGesus. Yeah, this is a perfect example of why you want a Karina. Like, look at these two enemies. They're just so far away. And if you have a Karina, you can pull them together and just delete both at the same time, not wasting damage. Oh yeah, she also swears. She actually has voice lines where she legit swears, which are bleeped out. It is absolutely gold. Okay, what else can we do? Did I do all my dorm stuff? I don't think I did. No, complete 3 dorm thingies. Anybody want anything? Nope. Chores. Pet a construct 5 times. Very important. Very important, guys. You gotta pet your constructs. You gotta be a treat them like pets. Very important stuff. Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. The heck? What's happening? Why is it throwing me into other menus? Oh, because I pressed set. Oops. Here we go. Okay. You want to do dorm stuff for the the free potential skins. There was one memory I was exhausted, right? One. No. That's fine. So let's go to items. What's the best memory set for Eskamui? Eskamui runs a 4 set of Hana with a 2 set of Darwin. Oh, sorry, 4 set of Hana with a 2 set of Einsteiner for the debuffing. I need the levels and I need the resources. Lazy Bear, that's your beginner S rank. It should have resetted your pity to 60 now, so there's no need to spend any more besides the guaranteed tickets on the beginner banner. Adam, it depends on how fast the speed up is. We don't know yet. If they go really ham with the speed up, we might not. Well, no. You if you buy the I take that back. Sorry. If you buy the multi-pack, you should definitely have enough each month or each time an S rank releases to get them, but you might not have enough to guarantee the pity on all of the weapons. No, you won't be able to use the beginner pity to pull Alpha because she's not in the game yet. Which storm events are you struggling with? Because it should tell you exactly what to do. Are you talking about these up here? Gotta pet your characters. I shall demonstrate the petting process. Like this. It is a very intricate and careful process. You already did those? Then you have to be specific which ones you mean because that's the only one I have left. If you mean the building stuff, you have to go down here, craft decor, you pick something, add type, chair, put in your how many of the decor coins you want to use. You wait. It goes ding, it's done. You pick it up, and that should be one item you crafted. I think you need to craft like 2 or 3 per day. I didn't check, I just crafted a few. And then you have to recycle one as well. And that should, plus the padding, be exactly, or should be what you need. If you still need the modify thing, you go down here, you pick a chair, and the game should automatically give you a blueprint to craft a toilet from a chair, which, you know, okay. And that should do that should finish up the tutorial quest. And then you have to actually, for the tutorial quest, also place some stuff. Just go in here, you go to whatever, and you just pull it out. You ain't done. Got us coming from the beginner. Can't decide on who to use for select to decide from the Titan. Depends on what you want to do. If you're a waifu hunter, you can pick a waifu. But generally the agreed upon option if you have S Kamui, Sora, is to pick S Liv, because she's a great healer where we don't have enough healers early on. and she's also a very solid unit for non-timed content later on. Oh, locker, you have to... Oh, yeah, I didn't show that. No, wrong menu. If the characters have any like bubble atop their head, you just pick them up and you put them to some piece of furniture. Like you sit them down, you put them on the bed, you put them on next to the locker, whatever. Are there any promo codes? Not to my knowledge, but if you have some, do feel free to share. Dorm events are chores. The dorm events take like 5 minutes, and you don't have. Well, it's later on the dorm events will give you a stamina potion each day, which you can save up for events later, which is actually really good. And once you get used to it, it's like 5 minutes, maybe less. Hey, Whiskey, regarding the alpha release thing, they give the Destiny event character rotation in the news page, and it's covered till August. Those are separate banners. That's the rotational banners. They're separate from Alpha's banner. They're not an indicator for anything. I say an indicator, but nothing's really an indicator for anything until Kuro comes out and announces when Alpha's released. But what I'm apologizing for and what I explained is just my hypothesis on how it's gonna go. And how the release schedule might be. I'm waiting for your collab. Well, that's about a year away. I don't know this event. That's, as far as I know, it's a global only event. So I would have to like, we can take a look in a sec and make some estimations on whether it's possible to do that event without refreshing with black cards. If the events are hyper accelerated, what character should I save for? It depends. Depends on whether or not you're saving or not saving. Sorry, if you're buying or not buying the beginners or the monthly pass. If you're buying the monthly pass, even if it's hyper accelerated, you should still have enough for all S ranks, and that's what I would recommend you do, is to get all S ranks. You will likely not have enough for to pity or pull properly on their weapon banners, but having the S ranks by themselves is better than saving for specific S ranks and getting those S ranks weapons. The only one I would make an exception for that case are Alpha and Rosetta, because they work together so well and their weapons are really nuts for them. Can you leak or spoil all the characters? You can just look it up. That's the fandom wiki, has all the characters up till the current one. Rex's guide lists all the characters up to the most current one. That's just where do you get the half the time frame from? It's an assumption I'm making based on how the limited packs work. The limited packs function by being added in at the beginning of a patch and they go away at the end of a patch. And seeing as how the limited packs for this patch are till July 30th, I'm assuming that's when this patch will end. Can you show your BP? My BP is nothing special. It's just 1500 on A Bianca, 1300 here. I can actually level her a bit, and I should. Aliv is long-term viable, so I would say, even though you're not going to be fighting with her much, she's still somebody you can at least invest in early. Not too much though. but for now, since I'm using her as a DPS as well, it's not the worst investment. And I'm already only using Binadami as the QT bot. It's telling if you have a theme for a menu and you've listened to it for more than half a year and you're still bopping out to it when you're in it. It's like music in this game is just top notch. And it just gets better from here. If you haven't heard it, the Narwhal theme is just absolute god tier music. "15 overclocks. 15 overclocks is so much. So yikes. Is it worth investing on Belief and Binadami if I'm planning to pull alpha? Belief is really good long term because she's gonna be the default healer for physical teams because she gets a physical damage buff at triple S, and Binadami is very good to use until we get Rosetta. Though for both, maybe you should invest into all of their skills, but only their QTEs and the buff on on Belief if you have it unlocked. What's the strat for Phantom Pain Cage early on? I think early on you should only have 2 bosses. You want to use weak characters to get through the early stages, and then you want to use your strong characters to finish off the higher stages because the higher stages give more points. I can't show you because I'm not level yet. Oh, we wanted to speculate on the if we're able to finish the event, the slot machine and a slot machine, which is the gacha. Why is there no sounds? Do you still want to raise Binadami for Burst Alpha though, if you already raised? Well, long term you're gonna use more characters anyway. So I would say, but it's not an immediate priority. It's not something you have to rush out to do, I would say. What do you recommend to do as a new player? Play a story, spend stamina. "5-8 is where pain starts." Well, yesterday people said 3-11, the butler, is where the pain starts, and I cleared it first try without taking damage. But what is that 5-8? Escarnina and Eslif wasted only 500 BC. Rerolling worth it? What? You have Escarnina and Eslif, and you've used 500 BC knowledge. I would just stick with that. It's not what I would call optimal because you don't have Eskamui, but it's not horrible. Boss guides when? Boss guides when I unlock the bosses, and I can actually do them. We might have streams once I have Pain Cage, just my Pain Cage attempts, if you care to see that, because there's some nasty fellas in there. Not a construct XP. Open all day. How do you get to what screen? The resource screen? Or the slot machine? The slot machine just went out again. God dang it. Focus, Whiskey. Just gonna focus. Focus on what you actually want to do. What you should do. Bang, bang, bang. Fire! Would I use Alif or Belif? Neither has specific synergy with Eskamui and Nestle, so for now it doesn't matter. But in that case I would probably use Alif because she heals more. Oh. What'd I do? What'd I do? Give it a shiny. Oh, addicted to the little blue dots indicating I can do something. Can click something. I'm already an addict. I need it. Okay. Let's see. How do I get to... Here we go. So, this is day 1, and I have completed most of the tasks, right? Besides this one, it's gonna give 50 more. 10,000. 10,000 we have... Maybe... Wait, 12,900. We got like 250 each time. Oh. So that's gonna put us at not even 2,000 per day. But not 3 enemies detected. How much does 3 enemies detected give? Oops, this is not it. Rules, here we go. 3 enemies give us 500 points. Which... So if we're saying every 10 pulls we get... wait a sec, I have 5. I'm gonna get 2 more today. So that's 7 pulls today. For around 1,700. Let me just pull up my calculator. So we have 7. So that means we have 14 more times 7 pulls. So that means we would have a total of 98 pulls on this. Which means that would mean we get 9 pulls of Nana, which is worth 500 points. So that's 9 times 500. Don't screw with me, calculator. 9 times 500, and that's 89 points of around 200. And 89 pulls worth about 250 points. So we would have around 26,000 points if we play actively. So we're definitely gonna be able to finish this easily. But I don't know. Oh, we can click on this? Oh, we can click on this. Oh no. Oh no. This is not good. No. We need 10,000 points for the first and then get around 6,000 points for the second one. We'd only be able to get around here. If my rough calculation is correct. Detect one time 50? That's even more than the first one, what? Hold up. How are you supposed to finish this? Can somebody fact check my calculations? Like, was anything I just said roughly wrong? You just spent 500 BC. Yeah, I saw the 500 BC thing, but that's just an absolute bait. This is a bait, big bait. You can complete the normal one today. What? What do you mean you can complete the normal one today? You want to complete this 10,000 points today? How? Go to task. There's more ways to get coins. How? I have received all of these. Look at the rules. Oh, oops, sorry. Rules. 3 times not able to research log. Am I not seeing something here? Mars, you said you can complete the first one today, and you didn't mean this, right? the other machine rules? Are they different? Oh! Oh, they're way different. My bad. Okay, I did not see that. But it doesn't matter much. No, this is still not better. Because you do get double points, but you have to pay over twice the amount. The other one costs 2.5 times what the this one, the wide range one costs 2.5 times what the base one costs, but gives around double the points. So it is worse value. But if we say we have we need 10,000 for the first one, let's recalculate that real quick. This is all just rough, and it's not calculating with the 500 BC because that's just bait. So this is 10,000. That means we have 12,000 for the long range. Wait. No, since it's about the same, you would have to take some off. So maybe we can reach around here. But this stuff up here is just not accessible to the free-to-play. Unless they start adding in some extra sources of these coins. But I would estimate we can possibly go to somewhere around here. And these down here just aren't really all that good. Like the really good stuff that you could want or would want is the 50 chips. Because if you have 150 of those, you can make wait, tasty tentacle. You can finish the slot today by clicking detect again. It will ask you to use what? No! No! Jesus, no! Oh God, no! Hell no! No! I thought if it was like 5 black cards, I might actually do it a few times, but 100 black cards for one of these no. That is 10 pounds of nope in a 5-pound bag. Hell no. Yikes, no. No. Shockingly, no, chat is not lying, but it's one piece of information without considering the negative repercussions of it. I don't think 100 BC is worth 100 black cards is worth some coding sketches. Oh God, no. I mean, the single pool is gonna be nice, I guess. Yikes. It was not off to a good start, I would say. But the first event we have, and it gives a skin, but the skin is just at least okay. Let me take a step back here. This is the first day for this event, and it could very well be the case that we might get some dailies after 1 week that just also give these coins. So if you're a good commandant and you do your dailies and you just actively play, you might be able to get more of these rewards. But I'm not entirely sure what they thought here. I won't lie. Yeah, I'm hoping at least. I hope something else gives this stuff. And now I have to check my shop real quick because no, this is not the way to go. No, this should not be the way to go. Oh God, they're everywhere. What the hell? What is this? No, Kuro, this is not the way. No. 400. No. It's not pay to win, it's just pay to have a skin. It's just... Isn't it more fun if you have a mistake? Reading and talking at the same time. Isn't it more fun if you have an event everybody can get the most out of? Sure, if you're free to play, you're and you're gonna be a good commander and you do all your dailies, all these daily tasks. You can get all the way up to here to get the pull, which is nice. I'm not gonna say no to a pull. Never. It's not happening. Especially since it's, you can just get it. These are nice, the chips are nice, the cogs are nice. But the wide range one, like, this is okay. This could easily be just 250. There's no reason for not to be. But 1/3 of a 6-star memory is good. A full pull on the weapon banner is pretty good. Since you only need 30 for the weapon pity, 1's pretty good. And this, Bloody Love. I mean, I guess I'm just grateful it's not for a character that's all that meta. Let's have a look at that skin actually. Oh, this looks good. This looks really good. I love the red eyes and how the white to red hair flows. This looks really nice. Why isn't this just a skin you can just straight up buy? You essentially have to pay money to finish that event anyway, from at least how it looks right now. Harley Nina. I see it. You might have just ruined the skin for me, or improved it. Either way. It's just Genji. I need healing. Did they have events like this where you need to play on CN or JP? Well, not this specific event. And I don't remember there being like events where they had good looking skins locked behind having to, I don't know. Rising Avenger, no. Save that temple for alpha, because you can use it on alpha. Oh, we're closing in on 35. Let me just do that real quick. No, I'm not trying to be bleak here. Sorry, it's just I read this and I'm kind of just not liking what I'm seeing day one. But it doesn't mean that the event can't just give out extra rewards for doing like daily stuff. That's completely possible. It might very well be that the packs in the shop are meant for people who have less time to play and want to catch up. That's very much possible, and would also make a lot of sense for people who you know are busy, working, having more of a life. They can't play that much, so they want to just catch up on the event, get the skin by buying packs. That's completely legitimate. I just really hope there's gonna be ways to unlock most of the rewards as somebody who doesn't want to buy these rather expensive packs. So we'll have to see. It's again day one. The event launched like what, 3 hours ago? 2 hours ago? Something like that. So I'm sorry for appearing very bleak at the moment, and I guess somewhat distraught. Can you defeat Alpha though at the start of the story? You can, but the story doesn't change. She still wins. I think. But you don't get anything for it, so don't worry about it. But if you're curious about that, just go on YouTube. A friend of mine told me there's a video of somebody beating her. I never bothered though. Okay, almost 35. Give me that. I never actually used the chat function. It's a bit hard to use the chat function if you don't know Japanese and you're playing on JP servers. So this new event, there's no benefit to use this certain potion. So we can actually just use it. Rex did a video on that recently. On what? Auto. Stranger Sarah looks pretty cool. How is she character-wise? She's absolutely pivotal for physical teams. Ultimate Omega S Rosetta, or I guess just Rosetta because there's no A rank of her, is absolutely freaking busted because she shreds so much defense. It is insane. No other tank or just defense shredder can compare. She essentially deletes the enemy's defense. I believe if you have Rosetta at S rank plus her weapon, she shreds 60% of the enemy's defense. If you have a triple S, which is whale territory, I know, but if you have a triple S with the right gear, she can, I think we ran the numbers once, she can shred up to 100% of the enemy's defense, so Alpha essentially deals true damage, which is... you can look up YouTube videos on that. Alpha Rosetta in Pain Cage, and you can see Alpha Rosetta just deletes Pain Cage bosses at max level in like seconds. And I do mean seconds, like she does one run of her sword waves, and the boss's HP just goes from 30 bars to 25 bars to 20 bars to 15 bars to done. Where am I from? I'm from Germany. It's 11:42 for me right now, AM. Co-op unlocked. Oh no. Where is it actually? It's not an interlude now. Is it a challenge? It's here. That is opens 1 to 5, 7/21 daily. Okay. I've not actually tried this yet. Oh hey, fellow German. Yes. We here are Germans. And I was about to quote the Helsinger Bridge, but I don't think that's very appropriate for a stream. Especially if I started quoting the one dude. I heard that some parts of Germany are suffering floods. Where I'm at, yes, but I have a friend who's very close or living in areas where there's the flooding is actually happening, and he's not directly affected, but it's bad. It is very bad right now. No, Ultima, please don't quote that. Please don't quote the TMCA. Please don't quote the Helsinger Bridge in here. No, we are not speaking German here. It's awkward. Don't make it awkward. 2,300. No. We don't need that, I hope. No, I'm just confirmed. Should you go for the weapon? It depends on, again, the schedule and if you're buying the monthly pass. If you don't have the monthly pass, I would completely give up on summoning for weapons. Or the 6-star at least. I used 2000 PC on the beginner before I didn't know. If it was because of what I recommend to you, I'm sorry for that. If you bought the monthly, you should be fine though. S-Carnina good with S-Notomy? Absolutely. Wait, A-Carnina. Good with S-Notomy? S-Notomy, no. S-Notomy needs, really needs S-Carnina, otherwise she's just kinda a dud. I don't feel like it any better at playing PGR. I mainly use A-Carnina, but man, I can't play clean. BP currently around 1300. It's probably having to get used to the orb system. Once you get used to the orb system, you're gonna be good. Yes, Gojo. If you have the monthly pass, that's a lot of income. 100 per day is really good, and it's gonna offset the 2,500 pretty quickly. Yes, we cryogenic or cryogenic. We've figured that out just now and talked about it. It's kind of a yikes the thing that with the those coins or those cells. Air Carina is a beast, yes, very much. She gathers and she does a lot of damage, which is really good. Abhijit Saho? Sorry. Yes, very much. Close range are really fun to play, but long range are a lot safer and easier to play. There's a way to reduce the CD for dodges? No. That's just something you have to learn to use sparingly. The dodge reset is always the same with a dodge cooldown. You just have to use it sparingly. And if you're running out, you might want to consider leveling a second character to switch to them then, because the dodge cooldown is not shared between characters. Everybody has their own matrix cooldown and their own dodges, or their own dodge stamina. Why does S-Notomy shine with S-Carnina? It's less that she shines with S-Carnina, and it's more that she's basically borderline unusable. Not unusable, but she's very lackluster without S-Carnina, because S-Notomy is a tank. That's something the game doesn't teach you properly. We can talk about that in a second once I'm done with this this stage. Or let me actually just back out real quick. Wait a minute first. Because that's a good question and something the game doesn't really tell you. Also, you can always just back out of missions and you get the stamina back. It doesn't matter. It's really nice like that. Other games just punish you for failing or backing out by taking your stamina or half of your stamina or whatever. Punishing is like, oh, you lost. I mean, we want to be skill based, so just here's your stamina back. We challenge you, and we're not gonna punish you for failing that challenge, which is really nice. So why S-Notomy? Not without S-Carnina. Let's go to B-Notomy, for example. Can I look at the skills for S? No. Well, it's B-Notomy this as an example. So this is wrong. I'll say it right away. This is wrong. Why is it wrong? Characters marked as attacker deal 20% more damage. Everybody has a class passive, and attackers deal 20% more damage. Supports heal 20% more, and tanks, you would assume, take 20% less damage, which is not the case. Tanks hit an enemy, and that enemy is then marked to take 20% more damage for 5 seconds after they were attacked by the tank. So if we go into B-Notomy skills here, you can see, not the leader, where is it? Not this one. Tank. Attacks well, now it says 10%, but this levels as the character gets stronger. Attacks lower the target's extra damage reduction. This is worded really weird, but it debuffs the enemies. The tanks are debuffers, and that's what Esnatomy is as well, because she also has on her QTE another defense shred. Yes, that is absolutely the correct the case, Nux. Esnatomy Pulse is just for QT for Karenina. Yes, this applies to QT as well, Dinus. Because it's about dealing damage. This here attacks lower, and the QTE is an attack. And that's the case for Esnatomy as well. The problem with Esnatomy is that she's an S rank tank, so she's hard to get. But she, unlike other S rank tanks, she doesn't deal as much damage. Is S Bianca skippable, or do you recommend her over Ice Lucia? That's a loaded question. Give me a sec. Gotta take a sip. Gotta get my throat some liquid. Okay. Technically, if possible, you don't want to skip any S rank, because S Bianca is going to be the core frontline DPS, or the core DPS of Lightning forever. CN has not replaced S Bianca. In fact, no S rank has been replaced in their role yet. So you definitely, I would say you don't want to skip any S rank. Water mod check. That's also this entire tank reason is because the reason why I have Binanami in the team for Alif and A Bianca. It's because every time I QTE with 1 to 2 and bring a Binanami to the field, everything she hits she debuffs for those 10% for 5 seconds. And I also gave her Voltaire, which has a similar effect. Attacks reduce the target's defense. This defense should only be physical defense, but it still makes it so A Bianca deals more damage for those 5 seconds. We can put that on. Where is she? Samantha. Do we have 2 Samantha? Yes, we do. Wait, does Acornina actually self-heal? Fires physical damage based on number of pings. Creates a cube. Pings dealing lightning damage. Lightning based on number of pings. Target would take damage. Oh, she doesn't actually heal herself. Basic attacks. Signature. Cost 100 energy to place a lightning field. That's her ult. Movement speed. QTE doesn't matter to her. That's her class passive. Core passive: when attacks hit, trigger lightning, lure, deal damage, triggering, deal damage. No, she doesn't heal herself. That's too bad. That means she can't benefit from Samantha's effect. And I don't have a Lucia to pair with her. Signature weapons, I would say, are not necessary for free to play. They're just a massive increase if you do have them. I would say that getting the signature weapon is better than getting extra ranks on the characters, because the weapon's base stats are higher, and the passives, if you have the right signature weapon for the correct character, the passives of the signature weapons are very much tailor-made for the characters. Where do you get 5-star weapons? You get 5-star weapons as a byproduct of the weapon gacha and from co-op. And occasionally, like, you get one for Binanami right here. You get one from the login bonus for the lives. Is it here? Right here. And if you top up once, you get a sword for the Lucius. What does co-op unlock? At 35, I just unlocked it, and it's timed. It's from 1 till 5 a.m. and 7 from 5 till what is that 9 p.m. UTC 0, I assume. It does, regardless the signature weapon and who it belongs to, it's not specific. It doesn't specify, but if you read the passives, you should get an idea who it's for. And if you're really unsure, you can check Rexland's Google Doc guide, or you check the Punishing fan wiki. Let me actually set something up real quick. This is... Oops. Sorry, I just went to the wrong thing there for a second. How do I set up a new view on OBS? Because I want to show the fandom wiki real quick. And Rexland's guide. Because they're really great resources to use. Sorry, I can't read the chat right now. So I'm looking at this fandom wiki. Sorry if it goes black right now. I'm just taking a look at this real quick. Yeah, that should be it. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Okay. Tell me if you see my browser right now. Also gotta actually open the chat again. Can you guys see my browser? Good, cool. So this is a fandom wiki. And for the question regarding the signature weapons, if you go on like the character we all want, you can see here signature weapon, and you click on it and it shows you it's a red Sakura. And this applies to every character. You can just go on the fandom wiki and it'll show you exactly what weapon is their signature weapon. For, let's look at A Carnina. Disclaimer, I do not recommend summoning signature weapons for A ranks. Okay, just as this is merely for demonstration purposes. It is just always look at the signature weapons here, you click it, and it brings you right to the weapon. For example, this is nice for just looking up stuff right now. And one thing I absolutely recommend is getting just bookmarking Rexland's guide or his Google Doc. I'm gonna just post it in chat real quick. It's really good stuff. There's most of the questions, or like 90% of the questions you could ask for, you can find here. Like basic ideas, what memory sets to give characters, right here. Pets isn't relevant for us. Just skills for the characters. You can look up here. Compositors, well, I guess the club stuff. Look at the weapons. I thought there was also a. Oh wait. Oh yeah, it also says. Yeah, he also has a section here for which weapon goes on which character. So those are two resources you can use to identify which weapon goes on who. Let's go back to the game. Yep. Is co-op important? No, I would not say so. The only co-op becomes a do it once per day thing, in my opinion, once the daily gets added for doing one co-op per day. Because there's gonna be co-op or a co-op daily. It's not in the game yet, but it's gonna be at some point. It's either gonna be next patch or the patch after. And the reason why I do it is because one co-op attempt costs you 20 energy, but the daily gives you 40 stamina on top. So you get 60 XP for 20 stamina, which is really good. Should we roll on the weapon banner? Not if you're planning to be free to play. No. Is there AK to upgrade 4-star weapons? For now, yes. Weapons here are so cool. Everything here is cool, Nox. Sorry about that. Let's see. Yatogami, did you honestly ask me this just now? Do I like this game? Oh, is that not apparent yet? I played this game with Japanese language just for the gameplay alone. I didn't even know anything about the story, and now I'm making content for the game. I think that's kind of self-explanatory. I've played a fair amount of gachas, and crap. I've played a fair amount of gachas, and this is my favorite by a mile and a long shot. Also, can you tell when I'm playing I never once complain about the camera or the lock-on feature? When I play Genshin, the also great, also good looking Genshin, I complain about the camera tracking enemies I don't want it to track. About just so many things about the combat system I don't like, and I play Punishing and I'm just like, no issues. It's Liv from a parallel dimension. It's because it's not Nux. It's because gacha always has a disconnect between gameplay and story. It's just how it is. What Liv am I using? That's a Liv. Are the rates low for weapons in co-op? Yes and no. I mean, yes for dropping it, and if you do a lot of co-op, you actually get pieces to make and buy weapons directly. Dennis, there's one name synonymous with frustrating, missing ultimates, and that name is Venti. Sir, is that you from the Discords? Mr. Discord mod? Or are you just somebody who has a similar name? Don't you dare put info out there and pretend like I said it. I swear to God. That is not cool. I mean, honestly, I already screw up enough by myself. I don't need other people making up stuff I didn't say. almost like a mind. What should you farm? Rose, we're gonna get to that in a sec. I'm gonna show you what I recommend you do. Believe Curb stomps Alpha in terms of DPS. Just skip that garbage. Yeah, you just had me read it out. Now it has to be true, right? Whiskey 100% legit, not a lie at all. Yep. That's totally 100% not sarcastic. Doi. That looks so cool. How is this a B-Ray character? Why she's not better? It baffles the mind. It really does. We gotta start a campaign. Make B Lucia great. Yeah, I played Honkai for quite a while. Eventually, it got a pretty neat story going. It had some emotional starting points as well in the story early on, especially like the initial fight against the Hersher of the Void and its conclusion. What happened there? I'm not gonna spoil what happened there, but over time, I don't like how magic-y Honkai story is. It's very, I don't know. I don't like when it's just it's magic, and I don't like the logic of our technology gets better and that's why the Honkai gets stronger. Like what? How does related? I think I touched something. That's my shoulder. Ah. Okay. When in doubt, the commander just goes to petting mode. I see how it is. I see how it is. Yes, we're gonna get to that real quick. About the what to do when you're not 35. What you want to do when you're not 35 is you want to do all your dailies because they give you a good amount of XP on top of on top of the stamina you use, and you want to do give me that. You want to do resource missions right here, and what you want to aim at is you want to level your memories, characters, and weapons so you finish these story quests here because they give you good rewards as you go on. Like you get 5-star memory pieces, later you get 6-star memory pieces. That's what you want to do when you're level locked out of the story. Do I wail in punishing? I did not on JP, but I will not say that's not a possibility for global. Like I've already mentally prepared to at least wail and get like the super strong near team when it releases, and I've already decided which ones of the skins I'm definitely buying. Stuff like that. Well, sir, I'm very sorry that I woke up at 8 and the reset was at 9. Yep, that's all. We lost all that. Poor us. Poor Germany. Or everybody in a time zone where they get, where you get cucked by that. It's not fair. It wasn't a day. The game launched at 4 a.m. for me and resets the daily 5 hours later. What the hell is that? It's garbage. It's horrible. Botched launch, gotta reset, restart it. We need servers for each time zone. He's right, and he's wrong. No, he's obviously right. But what are you supposed to do? Like, I took the day off for playing on Friday, so I could play early. And if you're somebody who just works, you get home at, I don't know, 4 or 5 or 6 in the evening. There's just no way to do it. You're always right. Big doubt on that, my boy. Just big doubt. What is going on? I only want to like do a 1 hour or so stream because I wanted to talk about the alpha thing, and now we're just sitting here talking about everything. I love it. How time flies when you're having fun. When I'm wrong, I just show people what not to do. This is the entire reason why I'm streaming right now, yes. When I'm wrong, I post everywhere to make a big huss and fuss about it, just to get out and apologize and correct what I screwed up. Watched your video, really helped me, thank you. But a lot of YouTubers are trashing on building Ike. Instead, they recommend recycling it. What do you think? Well, the thing is, as I said in my previous video, Ike has, out of the 3 DPS 5-star memories, has the longest long-term viability because you can theoretically use it on every elemental. But as I also point out, it's still better to run the correct 6-star on them. It's a gap, it's a gap bridger for if you don't have the 6-star stuff. It is not optimal or anything, and I never claim on any of my content that Ike is optimal for anything. It's a placeholder. And if anybody trashes on that, then they didn't listen to exactly what I said. Yep, my pleasure, MG. My pleasure. This is actually that one mission that is kind of tight time-wise, I remember. Go, Lee. Go and do your thing. I've never played Arknights. It's actually one of the gachas I didn't play. So I can't judge if it's similar. You're right aesthetic-wise. I can tell that. But I don't know if it's right or the same or similar in when it comes to story and just its approach to, I don't know, the world. That was overkill. Run, Lee! We're on a schedule! Oh crap. You see how much I can actually dodge because I switch between characters? The big guy was down. Yep. Oops, wrong button. Nope. Yeah, I gotta clear that in 150 seconds. I'm too slow. I won't get the 3 reward. Unacceptable. Go max or go home. That's console. Oh, level 40 actually. For now, Bianca's the only DPS user until another version of her comes out. Yeah, that's true. Who after Alpha? Dark Watanabe, who's an A rank, and the A rank tank, Ayla, who's also physical. Have a construct reach 35. Own 3 level 35 memories. Great. Do I have the materials for that? Oh, I do. Very good, very good. Crap. So for now, let's see if I can brute force this. Should I still level? On day 7, you probably already have an established lineup. If you didn't have a Bianca early, I would probably recommend against leveling her on day 7. How long did it take for Alpha to arrive on JP? A lot faster than I assumed, I guess. 19 days gap between release and Alpha. That was the CN release. That was how it was on CN, Rexon's guide. JP was presumably somewhat sped up. I don't know, I didn't play at that time yet. Lasers. I would say Bonnie. It's probably better to pick as Kamui long term, but if you have Escarina, it's possibly also viable to pick A Carnina. I would still recommend going for Eskamui though. Gotta go fast, please. Fire the delete button. Good goalie. You can do it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, I think we should have it in the 150 seconds. Yes, got it. I was a bit tight. 150 seconds is 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So, we'll be good. By like 5 seconds. Oh, I remember that stage from JP. So annoying. Excess stamina. Have you done story? That's the first thing you want to do, because it unlocks a lot of other stuff. What is the suspicious date? We're assuming 2 weeks from now, on the 1st of August. Yes, sir. That's what I was wondering in the back of my mind. People have excess stamina? How? Tell me this art of yours. Can we get 500 serum a day? You can with level ups. And if not, I would recommend using stamina potions, because you always want to save your stamina potions for when events are up. Lee asking about siblings Lucia might have. Reference for anybody who played the interlude. Yes, we talked about that earlier. I'm not sure if you can go back to it, but we discussed that and I voiced my, I guess, disappointment for how it's done. If you're not buying the packs, I suspect it's not possible to get the Escarina skin, or the 250 pulls on the weapon, or the 250 cards for the weapon banner. We're gonna be wrapping up this stream soon. The boss in 5.8 is a real challenge. Oh, okay, okay. We're gonna try to get to 5.8 because I want to see who that was. I don't actually remember. We're still talking about the thing. Where were we? What stage is this? Can we clear memory rescue mission B day 2? I don't think so, no. Ailey is another one of those characters who I really love to play, and I'm so sad he isn't that strong. For a second, was it yellow to red? Yeah. Bang, 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 bang. Oh, so cool. So cool. Why can't you be better? Why can't you be better? Boom. That's how you finish a stage. That is how you finish a stage. Okay, we're pretty close to 5-8. So let's say we're gonna take a look at 5-8 and then we're gonna end the stream. Because I wanna see what that was. Calls out Lee. You have a problem with S-Liv? What's that? Yeah, S-Liv's kit is very safe and strong. Especially her triple red is really satisfying. People are complaining about 5-8. What is 5-8? I don't remember. Who do you fight there? No, I'm on chapter 5. So 5 or something like that. If you want to. But DPS, if it's a DPS check, I can see that being scary. Pew. Yoink. I'm actually scared if you say it's a DPS check because that would mean I would have to level characters. Where'd my shots go? What the hell? That did not dent their HP bar at all. Did you break the spell? He broke it. He got flustered, broke his communicator. I see how it is. We shall see. I mean, if you're talking about investment, I'm pretty low on the battle power right now as well. We'll see. You might dolphin for alpha? I can see that. I mean, if you're playing actively, you're guaranteed to get her anyway. But if you want to go for a weapon, nobody's gonna judge you for that. Well, nobody in chat, I would say. Don't know about your private life. You want to keep moving? Come here. You good, boy? I think his pathing glitched. Or is he bopping to the music? He might be bopping to the music. I guess it's a redo. You could reroll for triple S Kamui. Have fun. It's gonna take a while. Don't retreat? Ah, it's too late. Why? Was there a way to unbug him? It took you 2 hours, 1 or 2 hours to get S-Nanami and S-Karina. How do you do that? Besides getting hella lucky and getting one of the two from the beginner banner in like 10 pulls. Oh. Oh! I see what you meant by that now. We're just supposed to walk one step in the other direction. Okay, okay. Pew 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 pew. Fun. It's the re-rolling life is a hard one. or the amount of BP they recommend goes up again. Okay. Oh, how many do I... Nope, wrong menu. This one. Tasks. Ah, nearly there. Okay. You got an S in an hour, you're definitely lucky. What the fuck? Yeah. If you get an S in an hour, that's... Wow. You would have a lot around 3 attempts at re-rolling. Because it takes like 15 to 20 minutes per re-roll. So, in those 30 rolls, you hit the 0.5% chance. That's insane, because considering that I went pity on 2 characters on JP and 2 weapons, which is 180 pulls, and I didn't get an off pity once. So, you pulled like what, 34 times, 36 times or so, and got 0.5%. That's lucky. That's very lucky. Wait for 40 before you re-roll. 50. That's a few days. It's a few days, my boy. Yes, I went. Yeah. Don't like 6-star weapons have like a 1.5% chance? Oh damn! These boys doing damage. Is the alpha weapon a must pull? No. Is alpha a must pull? Yes. Is alpha's weapon like the big bonus damage she wants? Probably, yeah. But it's not a must. Once you hit pity, you get alpha 100% guaranteed. Yes, that's debut banners. If you hit, you cannot get any S rank from a debut banner besides the character that is debuting. If you get the S rank, if you get an S rank from the 0.5% chance outside the pity, it's always that character that's debuting. And if you hit pity, it's always that character. You cannot get any other S rank from that banner. Ah, Pancake! It's been too long. It's been far too long. But that's not what we're here for. We're here for 5A. And to see what the House of Fuss is about. Gabriel! Our boy Gabriel. The Forsakens. Forsaken. Oh damn. This is bad. What the hell? Actually? Never mind. Never mind, take it back. Don't know what the fuss is about. Clip it and post it on the Discords if somebody complains. Try 511? Okay, what's 511? Healer check? What? Sir, get over here, clip that, and post it if somebody complains. It's gonna make your life easier. Just repost that 10 million times. Yeah, do it. You have my permission. So I'm gonna just use my stamina and then we're gonna have like a short explanation for Pain Cage, because that's very important, because it's BC. And then we're gonna end it. Boom. Oh no, the beam's back. I don't know why Nanami only now appears in the story. She's been in my party for all this time. Wait, we have to fight her? No! Why would you do that, game? I don't remember this. I don't agree to this. Did you just dodge me? How dare you dodge me? It's just evil, making us fight Nanami. You call this cute and fiery and cool. Nanami will allow you to be friends with Nanami. Okay. Lucia asking the real questions. Lucia's like, this is a branching point in my life. I have to think really hard here right now. Is life worth saving if it means Nanami is gonna consider me be her friend? Honestly, get good is pretty much the best advice you can get, because if you're stuck on story, then you're gonna have a nightmare when it comes to other content later on. But that's also, you know, one of the fun things, because the game actually challenges you. I wouldn't say the co-op opening to specific times is necessarily a bad thing. If it's a condensed time where for people to play co-op, then you have a higher density of players during those time frames, meaning you can find games quicker, or parties. Yeah, Wonderland. I don't know how people play on phones, because your right thumb has to do so many things. I can't even everything I have on the right here, my space for attack, my right button for dodging. I have the signature move bound to R, Q and E for the switch ins and the QTE. I don't even want to imagine doing all of that just with my thumb. I get cramps thinking about it. Yeah, but Edward, you don't have orbs if you don't attack. And if you don't switch through characters, you, well, you die. You also gotta dodge. You gotta attack. And you have to tap the attack. Because holding attack isn't the same, it doesn't work. It doesn't continue attacking, you have to repeatedly press attack. Thumb strong. Yeah. I guess it's a good workout for your thumb though. That's true. I mean, yeah, Karshan, that's pretty much what you have to do all the time anyway. Mash attack and watch for the enemy. But if you're on emulator and you don't want to spam, then I would recommend putting your attack button, setting it to a repeat press. I have mine set to like press at that space. If I hold it 5 times per second, and I just hold down my space bar and it just continuously attacks for me. It takes like 1 or 2 days to get used to, and then it's just you hold the button and you don't have to. You have to get a sore finger, whichever it is. Please don't recommend mashing. I don't know. If you mash correctly, if you mash smartly, I would recommend it. But a challenging game is like natural selection. Like the people who don't adapt don't progress. Okay, so somebody else mentioned 511, so let's see what 511 is about. And then we're really gonna stop because I want this to only be like 1.5, maybe 1 hour or so. Oh, it's the eyeball. That was fast. Slow down, buddy. Get in the cube and slow down. I got hit? Really? Ouch. Stop doing that! Bang, bang, bang. I don't get it. I don't get it. What's there to get worried about? Success? Success? Success. Easy. There's another one. God dang it. Really? Really? Okay, how much till I have? 12. 4 minutes. I guess we could do some explanation and then we're gonna do that 5:12 and then we're gonna stop. I was stun locked by that laser. Just dodge. You ever watched Team 4 Stars Dragon Ball Z Abridged? Imagine you're Gohan. Actually no, imagine you're not Gohan. Imagine you're Piccolo. Just dodge! Just dodge! Don't be Gohan. I take that back, forget I ever said that. Do not be Gohan. Okay. Challenge. Pei no Keiju. Okay, so what you do here, if you don't know, is you wanna you have a limited number of attempts. 3? Only 3? Okay, jeez. What you want to do is you want to use those attempts to clear the boss with high enough points as possible. And you want to keep your strongest units for the last stages, usually the last 2, and use weaker units to do the early stages because they give less points. The highest level stages give more points. Do they have weakness at this point? They should. The Vazago usually had lightning weakness. Fires energy, dig on the ground, smashes. Guess not. Never mind. Maybe they don't have weaknesses this early on. I think he usually had an ice weakness, but that's not relevant until Ice Lucia releases. Yeah, but we're not gonna do that right now. They do? Let me actually take a look. You need a minimum of 2 characters. Look at all these characters I have. I have so many characters. Let's see here if they actually have the lightning weakness. Ah, yeah, they do. You can see up here. This is the indicator that they have a lightning weakness. The red lightning thing. And you can see the fire thing, the fire symbol on the shield. That means they have a fire resistance. Okay. Yeah, so the debuffs are there. Yeah, the pain cage is gonna be, as the name says, pain. Early on because your characters are limited. You don't have many, and you don't have a lot of resources to go around to actually level what you have. So you're gonna be a bit behind. Oh yeah, sure. Sure, Chaos. You get these based on your scoring. Let's go to scoring first. Oops, there we go. depending on what percentage you score in at reset, you get a number of these skulls. Phantom pain scars, what they dub them. You get these plus some cogs, which are always nice. And then you can go over to the shop here to exchange them for these shards. And what you cannot purchase is the characters you don't have. But what you can purchase, if you have those characters, is, as you can see, S ranks. Should we save skulls for alpha? Yes, I would. I would definitely save skulls for alpha. I will, for my part, be saving every single skull I get for alpha. Or let's call them paint scars. Actually, just call them skulls. They look like skulls. They're skulls. Cage skulls, something like that. But yes, I will definitely. I was saving every one of my paint skulls for alpha, definitely. And the thing is, these, as it says, are challenges daily. So you want to actually do them daily, because that means you can only I can only go up to night on any one of the 2 bosses right now, because I only have 3 attempts. So if I had unlocked Pain Cage yesterday, would have actually been a bit more optimal, because I would have gotten 3 attempts yesterday, 3 attempts today, and 3 attempts tomorrow, and Sunday evening is going to be reset. So I'm currently only going to be able to go to Hell here, if I can even make that, like as in clear wise. And then I have 1 attempt left to do like testing stage here. K13, imagine if you get alpha from the selector. Then it wouldn't be the S rank selector, it would be the alpha ticket. Let's be completely honest, if you get alpha from the selector, it wouldn't be a selector, it would be an alpha ticket. There will be a guild system in the summer event. It's going to be patched in. Ah, I've got 12 energy. Let's see. Is the game pay to win? No, it's alpha to win. Oh. You need 1500 BC to guarantee alpha. Use all the orbs. Use them all. Oh, cutting it close, cutting it close. Burst. There we go. Point blank arrows to the face. Works every time. Daw. Can I? Is it possible to remove the UI and everything? Anybody know if there's a button to remove the UI, like the chat lockdown here? This is so cute. I need to command it to walk on here and then pet the two. Oh wait, they're in a mindscape or something like that. Guess that won't work. I could. I guess yeah. Apologies stream what happened. The thing is, I've been saying in my videos and in my stream yesterday that I recommend people use some of the BC they have to speed the starter gacha along. But I didn't know at the time that Alpha was a lot closer than I assumed. So, in case it sets somebody back on their schedule to getting Alpha, that's what I want to apologize for, because what I said was just not correct and not factual. Which is why if you check any one of my videos, I pinned this info on all the videos as well. You're still, if you use BC on the beginner's gacha, you should still be able to get Alpha during your event from the weekly rewards, because those are pretty good. But you won't be able to get Alpha right at launch. We don't know. We don't know how soon Alpha will be, but I'm assuming because of I'll explain this one last time, and then we'll end the stream. These limited packs are usually related to, or in relevance to, when the patch starts and ends. So we started the game, this patch, on July 17th, and the packs go till July 30th. And historically on other servers it's been that way, that the packs start and end with events and patches. So I'm assuming from this information right here that July 30th is going to be the last day of the launch patch, and August 1st or 2nd maybe will be then the first day of the alpha patch, Frozen Darkness. Yes, like Sir said, there would be no, for people who spend and are completely free to play and spend BC on the beginner banner, there will be no alpha day 1 flexing. Is it worth spending 1.2 mil cogs on 6-star memories? I will quote Rexland, our resident god of a resident god of punishing. And one of his videos, he said, if you have 5 million cogs, you're already broke. Don't spend those 1.2 mil on 6-star memories. You're gonna get 6-star memories eventually, either from the rewards from Pain, Warzone. And I'm getting completely confused. Either from Warzone or from events that are to come. Should I spend PC for Serum? Absolutely not. Serum card worth it? That's for you to decide. I'm not entirely sure if the card is worth it. You get some black cards, which is not bad. You get 90 extra stamina, I believe, which is also not bad. I'm still debating on it, and if I've come to a decision, I will tell you if I think it's worth it, if you care for my opinion. But that's just going to be my opinion. It's not going to be objective in any capacity. It is a God to quote, yes. For now, I have not bought the the Serum card. As you can see, monthly pass limit 0 out of 1. I haven't bought it. I'm debating it. Liv, Lux versus Luminance. I'm assuming that's the A and S rank. You can't compare. You put the Lightning, the A rank Lightning on a Lightning team, and the S rank is for challenging content that is non-timed. So they serve vastly different roles. Should I take S nominee if I got S Karen? That's Kennedy. That's for you to decide. If you want to invest in the fire team, then that's fine. You can still build the complete fire team with the A rank that releases a few patches down the line. And complete teams of one element are always strong. It's just meta-wise, long-term, fire falls off, whereas darkness is always competitive. I personally, if I don't know what I'm gonna get, but if I get S Karen from my beginner banner, I will still choose S Kamui, because my rule of thumb is, do you get S Kamui from the beginner banner? No, you pick him from the selector. You got S Kamui from the beginner banner, you pick S Liv. It's a very simple flowchart. Ah, that's good. That's a good point, sir. That's a very good point. Because early on you need the stamina. So, but once you reach level 80, it's not nearly as worth it anymore. That's a very good point. That's a very, very good point. Actually, now that you make that statement, I'm probably gonna buy it. That is very true. What's the best set for Kamui? 4 pieces of Hana with 2 pieces of Einstein. At least 2 pieces of Einstein once we have Dark Watanabe. Before that, just run 2 pieces of Darwin. How does S-Liv help S-Kamui? She doesn't. You don't run the 2 on one team. The only way S-Liv helps S-Kamui is by giving him HP and a shield. I want to stack Kamui already. Should I wait for standard? That's for you to decide, Vishwak. If you want to pick the S selector early, that's up to you. But you risk getting a dupe. But you shouldn't have an issue finishing the story. You shouldn't have an issue finishing the story with the characters you have gotten from the beginner banner so far. As you can see, Bianca is, if you watched my last video about who to invest in and who not to, you can see that I don't think highly of Bianca. And my team consists of a tank that's just there for QTing, a DPS I don't think highly of, and a healer. And I'm still clearing alt content just fine, just with my raw, pure gamer skills. Just kidding. I got whole 3 subs. YouTube sensation. Well, you have a YouTube channel, you make videos, sir? I'm gonna subscribe to you. Make it 31. Or you tell me when you're at 99, I'll be the 100th. You don't get S-Liv for S-Kamui. you get S-Lift for content later on, where you want a character with super high staying power. Okay, as that question goes back to the meta and how it develops. Later on, challenges require you to have multiple teams. You're gonna build a team around S Kamui, just for darkness, for the dark team, and then you're gonna build a team with S-Lift that I would probably say is it was gonna be physical oriented. So something like Alpha and S-Lift, plus maybe Nanami for the debuffing. And that's gonna be like 2 teams you're gonna need for later content, because there's gonna be content that locks out teams after they've been used. So should I only farm construct, cogs, and skill points? For early on, if you want to farm anything, or you have to farm anything, you should try to farm stuff that allows you to complete these missions. And usually what gatekeeps you out of these missions is increasing your gear and memory stuff. So you want to farm the resource stage that gives you memory and gear upgrade stuff. Is the Mozart set worth using now? Like, I think the Mozart set is the worst 5-star set you can find. Dun, 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 dun. I thought I had a few pieces. Huh? Wait. I'm sure I had some Mozart pieces. I have one. Thing is, all damage increased by 15% when in Matrix. It's not bad, but how often do you have Matrix? Deals 200% damage to all enemies on screen when you enter Matrix. It's too reliant on Matrix. You don't have that much Matrix uptime. I guess you could use it on a character that just switches in, does Matrix, bursts, and switches again, but I don't know. I use Streamer Man. I just did the first stage on the memory battle. I haven't gotten too deep into that yet. I could probably clear the second one now, maybe the third. But I'm gonna do that as I feel like it. I'm not gonna rush that. It's just one piece of Darwin. It's not that big. Anyway, I'm gonna call it quits on the stream for today. It was way longer than I wanted to anyway. Not that I didn't enjoy it. It was fun. But all good things must come to an end. And I have to find my way back to how I can actually stop it. Found it faster this time. Anyway, if you have more questions, just ask them in the comments of videos. I try to respond to as much as I can. And other questions, just hit up the Punishing Griffin Discord channel. Sir told me he was on that for 17 hours yesterday, so he's more than happy to answer all your questions. And as you've seen on the stream right now, he has very good opinions. Anyway, till next time, laters.